Hello. Hello. How are we doing today? Doing good? I am going to need some stuff just to be pre-prepared here for myself, so bear with me a moment. Perfect. Yeah, that is beautiful. Alright, hello. So we are in the 737 again today. The Zebo. We're going to be doing a real-world flight, but it's not done in the 737. It is in real life, done in a Dash 8 actually. Q400. But I don't have one of those, so we're bodging it. I've also bodged myself onto a stand-ish position here, because I actually started over there on the runway, which I didn't want. Let's get the ground power on. And we'll get the IRS aligning. Get the odamper. No, we can't get the odamper on right now. Let's get these on. These on. Got to reset that when I was recoding it. And get the fuel pumps on as well. We're going to need to just check fuel weight and whatnot. Fuel needs to be 8.3. Payload for today is 18.8. 0.8. Takeoff weight 68.5. Zero fuel weight of 60.5. There we go, 68. That is fine. And just a quick check over this real quick. That's all good too. Let's get the panel brightness up. And let's just get this set up here. Background, ADFS flood, and main panel lights. Two sides. Get A cars. Aegis request for this airport real quick. In the meantime, we'll go into the thing and start programming. No meter data. Oh, fantastic! How wonderful! Thank you, Explain and Vatsim. Hey, Alex and SG. So I do have a meter data of sorts, which will do. So it's HSSJ-HAAB. Hey, Brendan. Via. And we are Ethiopian. Is it 357 or 537? Genuinely can't remember this. 357. Right. Oh, I am doing good. Our route is direct Tapos. Tapos being... Actually, I also want to do this. North 554. Direct Tapos, direct the Gap. And then from the Gap, it's Uniform Bravo 535 to Golf Whiskey Zulu. From there, it's direct to the airport. Do we have any SIDs or any SID we could use? So there are no SID procedures for the airport. That's fine then. We'll just get the chart up here and pinned. Didn't pin it. GG. Pin that. And this. I'll figure that out later. We do have stars, which is good. We'll figure out if we need one in due time. Joy's doing 3 months of a project today. GG. Right. Get this chart up. We won't need it for a bit. Performance initialization. That's all in. Our reserves for today are 3.5. And cost index is 5. Light level 350 for cruise. Cruising wind is 086 at 23. SA deviation is 12. You get minus 41, that's fine. N1 limit outside air temperature is what, 27. What's our runway length here? 3,100. Oh, we can totally do 22k D rate and then go climb 1. It's actually quite interesting. It's because people don't just don't like flight sims, which is kind of annoying. What's our weather data now? Now I need the weather data. That's not the weather data. 43 at 3. Which means we can leave... We can leave 3-1. Might cause a hassle, but we'll leave 3-1. Our CG is 23.8. Trim 5.02. There we go. And that's our V-speeds in. Just want to check legs here. Direct tapos. That's fine. So 149. And we'll go up to... I'll need to put in the QNH, which is 1015. 1015, 1015, 1015. Check 3 times, that's good. We'll go straight up to, let's say 9,000 feet. 8,000 feet. And we have how long left on the IRS line? It's done already. That doesn't make sense. Oh. Oh, I just took an age. Okay. Well, let's get the APU starting up then. Whoops. And I want to close the cockpit door if I can find the hot zone. Come on, I saw you there. There you go. Start flight leg. You're welcome. Two 8, squawking 2000 on standby. Fantastic. Brilliant. that is everything more or less set up here. I'm hoping nobody joins in on X-Plane, because X-Plane isn't very happy with any of this. Flight controls should now be... Why are you still lit up? There we go. APU should now be on fully. Yep. Got full APU, so let's go to ground services, disconnect that. And we can start up engine 2 using the left igniter. You've left me a present. Also, point 1 was supposed to be a surprise. 20% N1 or 2. Let's get the N1 going. There is engine start. Hang on, do I have... Not quite sure what's causing flashing, but okay. We've got stable engine 2, engine 1 can come online now. $17, $18, $19, 20% in 2. Anti-skid set RTO, flaps set 5. There are checklists here somewhere. Hang on. Checklists and procedures. Before taxi checklist. Generators 1 and 2 are on. On, probe heat on, anti-ice not needed. Pack switch is set to auto. Isolation valve set to auto. APU bleed off. Really should have been doing this all the time. Engine start switches are on continuous. Engine start levers are idle. Ground equipment is clear. Flap levers are set for takeoff. Flight controls are good, and lower DU needs to be blanked. Blanked. Checklist complete. And I do need to program in one small detail that I completely forgot, which is the heading needs to be set to 308. There we go, we can take off the parking brake now and get going. I don't know, Alex. Like, if you feel something you want should be prepped, then go for it. If not, then don't. Flight director's arm, VNav, LNav arm. Why do you guys not want to arm? So VNav wants to arm, but not LNav. I think LNav is angry because I'm not on an intercept, so we're gonna have to possibly do some hand flying here. Let's go heading select for now. So, before takeoff checklist, departure runway will be correct and verified as our current heading is 127, which is reciprocal. Strobe lights can go on. Other lights as needed, we'll turn on those. Transponder set TARA. Landing lights are on, 40% N1, and then Toga. Wait, okay. Now we're getting on stuff that shouldn't be on a checklist. ABC, ABC, ABC. Right. Verify the flaps 5. Everything else is set. Yep. Fully configured for takeoff. There's our runway there. It is going to be runway 31. You can see it's got kind of lined up with the purple mark on our display here. To be fair, I'm kind of not surprised that
approaching 3-1.
That the stream is quiet today, because Simfest are also streaming and they've literally just announced that the new voice codec for VATSIM is coming in like 2 weeks. So you'll have this week, next week, and the week after will be on current VATSIM, and there's a chance that on the 13th I'll be on VATSIM and when the servers go
on
down.
On runway 31.
Right. We are fully configured. Let's hit the chrono, hold the brakes, get up to 40% N1. And thrust bar set.
$80 knots.
Okay. Getting a bit offline here with the runway, that's fine. V1, rotate.
V1, rotate. Positive
I
brake.
think we had a bit of a tail strike there, but that's fine. Hey, 1174. Now can I go LNAV? LNAV is now active. VNAV apparently doesn't want to be. There we go. Yeah, hand fly this for a bit, just for funsies.
1,000.
Now we're accelerating. Flaps 1. And flaps up. And autopilot set. I did forget something here, which was setting cruising altitude of 350. Set that there. And we are going to be cruising for, this flight is going to be approximately 2 hours. Probably slightly under that. But I do have, there's top of climb there, and we should be good. Set as needed. actually, I forgot to turn off the auto brakes. Landing gear lever off. Engine start switches can go back to normal. And climb and cruise at or above 10,000 feet. We are not at 10,000 yet, but we can do that. Raccoon Boy, thank you for the follow, dude. Standard and cross-checked. Yep. 3 times. Okay. These lights can go off, they're not necessary. We'll release the passengers at 10,000 feet. It looks like we might have a friend in Addis Ababa unless they... well, until they move, because we're still about 2 hours away. There are people in Addis Ababa. We're 4 minutes in, crossing 9,000 feet currently. Quick check, pressurization is looking good. And we can turn off the logo light because that is completely unnecessary at 10,000 feet. Hey, Kirk. By the way, I generated... oh, hang on. Why is... there's a Lua file that's gone broketed. Why is this? I can do this on the fly. Resources, plugins. Exactly how many of my plugins have gone? Scripts. That's really odd. It says it's active, but it's not. Fly with Lua. Internals. No, it's not that. Documentation, it's not that. Modules? Not that. Why is it not working? Could be because I updated explain. What else isn't working? nothing's working. Why is this? Stop the Lua engine. Try to resume the Lua engine. Why are all my Lua files broken? Why are they all broken? Where's my log? Debug.log? No, log.txt. You genuinely annoyed at Roblox. Meanwhile, I'm confused by... error... what the hell? Why is... Fly with Lua just not working at all? Fetching plugins, loaded LiveBrain, Zebo loaded, that all loaded, that all loaded. Where's the problem here? All script files loaded successfully, but none of them were working. That one's working. What's going on? Resources, plugins, file Lua, scripts. Very odd indeed. Oh well, that's something I'll have to sort out after the stream. Which is really inconvenient because I really like being able to just change the sound on the fly like this. Hey, Sylvan! Exterior, just turn that way down. There we go. So as you can see, I've got ortho in again. Zoom level 16 today. Because 15 was way too blurry and I hated it, and 17 is way too big file-wise and I hated it. But I loved zoom level 17. My hard drive didn't because it was constantly full. Just realized I forgot to release the passengers. And what is this auto-fail? Oh dear. I've just realized that the cabin is pressurized to 0 feet. Release passengers. That's what it's called when the... Can I turn the packs onto high and go onto alternate mode here? That's what it's called when the seatbelt sign is turned off. No, will auto now work? Auto seemingly will now work? Or will not work? I'm not sure. Either way, I'll be back in a moment. I'm back. Alright, time to get back. Time to get back to trying to resolve the pressure issues we have. Actually, it looks like auto is now working, which is great. Up to 3,000, or doing that the wrong way. I'll set that. We do have a direct headwind, which is going to slow us down. Currently, our ETA is going to be 1412 Zulu. It's currently 1307, so just about an hour's time. Now would actually be a really good time to have a look at stars, arrival routes into Addis Ababa.
1,000 to go.
So we're planning 07 right. Can I get an A-Cars ATIS for Addis Ababa, please? Zero 0708. Okay. And what are they using in real life? We'll do this legit. The legit VATSIM way. So, in real life, Addis Ababa is landing zeros 07 right. As proven by Ethiopian 840. In fact, really lucky. Might be a bit late on this. No, we shouldn't be. The real world Ethiopian flight from Juba should be visible. Where is it? It's hardly already arrived, has it? Schedule. From Juba. Doesn't appear to be there at all. Wonderful. Thank you for following. You know what? No. I rescind that, thank you. I rescind that. Around. Huh. Why? Because I do not deal with racism. Goodbye. Hey, Jake Skagerland. You're annoyed? Why are you annoyed, Alex? I'm gonna need to double check a bunch of stuff after the stream. Possibly reinstall a bunch of stuff, which is even more annoying. By the way, that dude has been banned. Because I ain't dealing with that nonsense. I do not deal with that. Oh yeah, these should have been turned off a while back. Whoops, these were supposed to be turned off at 10,000 feet. How are we doing for fuel? Fuel loads are good. Fantastic. This is going to be a nice, nice calm cruise to Addis Ababa. Hopefully we'll get some traffic, because I kind of want... This is going to sound odd, but I kind of want a complication. Is this a 747? No, it's only a 73. Only a 73, Mickle. It's a Zeebo mod. You like the little iPad? That is... This is, oh, Blumenek, what's the plugin called? Avitab. One of the cool things it can do, if you have Navigraph, is there is Navigraph integration, which is not on at the moment for some reason. Can I, like, instantly ban this guy? Oh, I can actually. What's the command again? Why am I instantly banning him? Because his name is hideously racist. Just want to double check that I've spelled that right. Yes, I have. Sends an idiot raid? Possibly. What I will do is I will deploy my idiots. Just real quick. There we go. That'll solve the problem. And if it doesn't, this is Flight Sim. I can tap... I don't even need to tap out. So we're Mach 0.77. Oh my god, yes. Zoom level 16 is... Okay, apart from that square there, zoom level 16 is like perfect for what I want. It's kind of tessellating in weird ways, but it's about the right level of detail. do, 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 do. Do, do, do. There we go. Cavalry is being called in just in case. I don't know why all of my Lua files are broken. Yeah, write a debug file, please. Because I can try and troubleshoot this. Try with Lua. Documentation, is it? X? Huh. 64. I know it's gonna be out here, isn't it? Fly with Lua debug. Lua stack is empty. That's not it. That's not it. Users entering the holodeck? I wonder is it because I had an issue with my I fly planes for money. Hello, thank you for the follow. Having issues with my Luas at the moment, so searching for Lua script files, sorting Lua script files. Why is it only loading those two? Plugins, fly with Lua. I'm just gonna create a new folder here. Call 1235. Oh, I see what the issue is. And that should fix it. No. Oh, how did that happen? Yes. Actually, if I were to change this one, I think I've solved the issue. So if I reload all, or reload all now, yeah, the clouds have changed. Okay. Okay, that's really odd. Why did all my little files break in that exact same way? So I have solved the problem. I'm just doing some repairs now. Oh, don't change it to that. Actually, I can change it to that. I wonder why I did that. So if I now go and reload all the Lua files, everything works again! Hurrah! I fixed it all! I have it fixed. I could have sworn there are more Lua files though. What's in my disabled bin here? Do. Ooh, can I? I'm now going to potentially break things again. If I put in everything barring that. Okay. And now reload the Luas again. Do I crash the Lua engine? No, but I do break the clouds. And... okay. That was a bad idea. So if I stop the Lua engine, that should... oh no, have I resumed the Lua engine? Okay, and it's gonna bet that one's the problem. Reload the Lua files. Okay. Well, that's fixed the light issue, and this issue is actually solved by changing my anti-aliasing. There we go. There we go. I've created problems and then fixed them. Everything is fine. I'm now able to read chat once again. Hey, Formal. Can I get True Haze back in though? Like True Haze would be lovely. If I need to change my anti-aliasing again, I'll do it. But True Haze would be quite delicious. So it turns out True Haze is what breaks everything. Okay, True Haze can go bye-bye. True Lights can come back in. And we'll reload the Luas again. There we go. Problem solved. Now I've got my lovely sound manager over here. Beautiful. Do have some ground clouds going on, but I'm kind of okay with that. Oh dear, we're getting 30 FPS because of all the clouds. What's the weather like in between here and Addis Ababa? Not good. Okay. We should get some weather conditions in between here and Addis Ababa. Alright, going back to what I was initially going to do is I want to just see what arrivals procedures I can use. So I delete Golf Whiskey Zulu because that's what's causing the issues. Is there... And if I delete Amudo, because the... Yeah. Is Amudo in my flight plan? I want to say Amudo isn't. No, Amudo isn't. So if I delete that... let's just test a few. That one wouldn't be too egregious. That one's coming in from the wrong direction entirely. As is that. As is that. And that. That's not great. Come on, give me a good... I mean, I really think it's gonna be the Egna 7 Bravo, just because it makes some sense. And then if I go for the... Oh, interesting! It's just Arnav approaches. We'll go for the Arnav then. Arnav to 7 right. Now that'll increase our flight time a bit once we plug this in, which we're going to do now. It is the Egna 7 Alpha. Egna 7 Alpha to the Arnav 7 right. It is just Arnav 7 right via Eprom. And we'll execute that. Insufficient fuel. Altitude constraint. I see the problem here is I need to... yeah. So Egnac moves to where Golf Whiskey Zulu currently is. Altitude constraint AB002. What? Oh, that's quite the altitude constraint. And what the heck is going on at Addis Ababa? Hang on a second. Something here isn't making sense. Oh, that's what's not making sense. Initref index approach. No, it's index. There's a way to do this, and I can't remember exactly. Send. Cruise 10%. Either way, we're going to be transitioning at about 14,000 feet on the way down, because Addis Ababa's at 7,500. That's why it's been kind of... yeah, it's at 7650, so we'll put that in over here. 7650, there we go. That's why I was getting confused. That's why everything was shouting at me. Packs should be able to go down to, or up to auto now, because, yep. Thank you for that, Supervisor. That really bloomin' hurt me ears. Where's LKPR? LKPR. I'm gonna guess it's over here somewhere. LKPR is Prague. Prague Tower. Well, I hope Andre does well with their what is it? With their exam. Ooh, hope they do really well. The supervisor is going to cause chaos for that poor person. So for those of you that aren't familiar with VATSIM, I'm going to do a quick explainer here of what the hell just happened with the ding dong, and the loud noises and me saying, ooh, what's this announcement? So that was an announcement coming through. It's broadcast to literally everybody on VATSIM. Hey Doggish, I've been pretty good, how are you? There's an announcement, it's broadcast to everybody on VATSIM, and that is an exam on Tower. Now, with exams, because all controllers on VATSIM have to get ratings, and this person in particular is going for their Tower rating, which I think is it C1 or C2? Or S2? I want to say is the rating. Because he's currently S1. With Tower ratings in particular, the supervisor, the person in charge, gets to be mean. So, number one, they put out an announcement to the whole network saying, hey, you should fly into this airport right now because we've got an exam. Which is, you know, already quite mean. But the second thing they do is even meaner is, aside from getting people... Sorry, I just realized that I can do that, and it's probably gonna be... yeah. Aside from telling people to, like, go to this airport, they also, like, grab random pilots that are flying in and send them messages privately. Because you can send and receive private messages on VATSIM, but they'll send, like, certain pilots private messages going, like, just for example's sake, you know, turn off one engine, you're gonna declare an emergency and do single engine out. Now the pilot doesn't necessarily have to do that, but if the supervisors are feeling particularly mean, they can and occasionally do send messages to pilots saying, cause some mayhem, do stupid things. Supervisors on VATSIM, by the way, are effectively moderators. They're the guys that are pretty much in charge. And I know that VAT UK, the UK lot had issues where they had to actually bring in a new rule for exams. Actually, for all exams, they had to do this. Specifically banning Zeppelins. Now, for every rule, there's a very simple test of why does this rule exist, and the test usually goes something like this: somebody really did that? Somebody decided to be super evil and brought a Zeppelin to some poor soul's like tower test or something. And they had to deal with this Zeppelin going like 5 knots in their airspace. Which is hilarious, but also hideously mean. Because I can almost guarantee that person that brought the Zeppelin had never flown the Zeppelin on VATSIM before, and hasn't flown the Zeppelin since. But yeah, VAT UK had to bring in a rule saying, please bring actual planes. No hot air balloons. No Zeppelins. Just bring in planes, please. Hey Marcel. I'm doing good, how are you? I'm enjoying the wonders of autopilot. What time is it? 6:15. Is it worth me planning out a second sector? I'm gonna see what would a second sector look like if it's always intense. This is something that is just a very blanket statement for me. I don't get like 90% of esports. Like, I get esports based around FIFA and Madden and like racing games. I don't particularly understand League of Legends or like first-person shooter esports. I don't understand the appeal of them anyway. And the FSL, I really just... it confuses me. Got nothing against it. I hope it succeeds for Lars' sake, but I just can't find myself getting interested in it. Where's our next destination? Our next destination is Hargeisa, which... please tell me that's even in the VATSIM system. So we're heading there, and then we're heading off over here. It's not in the VATSIM system. Right, that complicates things. If I grab this and search Google for that, HC Hotel Charlie Mike Hotel. Is this even in? Okay, it is in this system. Good. Find flights. Ooh, they actually fly this in a 737. Fantastic. And if I set this up with the 738, even though in real life it's 700, let's book and dispatch and just get auto sim brief done for that. It's kind of weird. Brings more life into the game for you, at least. I don't know, I can't bring myself to get much interest in it, just because it, to me, makes no sense. What would the block time be on this? 1:30. ETE on this leg, 1418, is approximately 40 minutes. Just under. Am I right there? Yes, I know. Fine, I'll fix this, because you're just gonna keep complaining about it if I don't. Delete that. Delete that. And boom. Root data. Where do I set... Init ref. Index performance. Transitional altitude. Let's set it to 14,000 real quick, and that's fixed it. The plane got confused. Games are there to have fun, not to make sense, I guess. See, my issue is that I play like a lot of hardcore sims like this, where I try and do like real world stuff. So, is the top of the descent really that late? No, that can't be right. Into the chart. So Kafta. Oh, hang on. If I use the Kafta 7 Alpha. Hang on a second. I change that to the Kafta 7 Alpha. We actually come into pretty much the same place, and then if I change this to AppDig, that is actually a much more efficient route. So from there, okay. If you say that's okay, sorry, you can't see the chart. So we were going to come along this, the Egnac 7 Alpha. But it's just looking at the Kafta. Kafta was on our route anyway, and oh, we're still. Yeah, we're still close to 100 miles out. More than 100 miles out. Isn't autopilot doing everything? Yes, but I have to tell the autopilot what to do. That is effectively my job. So the Egnac 7 Alpha needs to be changed on this to the GHIJK to Kafta 7 Alpha, which has really confused everything. So if I delete Egnac and then change it to the Kafta 7 Alpha. Okay, delete that Egnac too, and delete Itpog, and delete the second Kafta. There we go, and it'll be 7 right via AppDig. Perfect. So here's the remainder of our route. Now that I've unfaffed, is we're going to be coming along here to Kafta, and then we'll be just kind of breaking off for the arrival procedure, and it'll be more or less straight into the runway, although that Ornav does look... no, that's about correct. As for the Ornav, show the chart windowed, and I want to pin it, and now overlay the chart. So we want to be at Arona at 14,000. Okay, just want to double check that my legs have got this correct. So Arona's not on this. Oh, hang on a second. Arona's not on my chart. Where is that? Awash, Arona. So we're intercepting at Samo, which should be 11.4. And is not on the chart. Good. Senbo should be 10.5 and is not. None of this is on my bloomin' FMC. Right. The actual start of the descent is 8,800, so we'll just bring this all the way down to 8,800. Hopefully the plane's going to want to actually descend today, because it has been having issues recently doing the whole descending thing. Descent path. It doesn't have a descent path. Is Alpha Bravo 999 in my legs page? No, it's not. GG. Right. Helpful. Very helpful. So, nav data. No. Nav status, please. Not going to tell me. Why is it just... We get forecast transitional. Oh, that's where it goes. See, for some reason VNAV descent is broken. I've just realized, by the way, I've been using the chronometer this entire time, and in fact I should have been using elapsed time. So this is gonna just tick over to 0 in a minute. Because the chronometer is only good for an hour. The elapsed time is up to, I think it's 24 hours. Or maybe 88 hours, actually. Before it starts ticking around. So I did a screw up there. I may need to manually descend here. Because none of the points on my plane are matching up with any of the points on my chart. So I'm just hoping that I can drop 20,000 feet, 21,000 feet between there and there, which is... What is that distance? So that is between 8060 Alpha Delta 60 Golf, and that looks like just before Aptig. So that's 40 odd miles times 3, 12,000 feet. And we need to drop 21,000 in that space. We need to be descending right now. In fact, oh yeah, vertical speed mode's broken as well, isn't it? Yep. Okay, so let's go level change. So that's going to bring back throttles, and we should start down. I don't know why plane started doing this all of a sudden, where it doesn't want to descend correctly. So let's just do optimal descent. Just do optimal descent down, and if we run into problems, I can very easily... See, now it's giving me a vertical deviation, which doesn't make any sense. Aptig flight level. No, that should be 140 that dig. Oh, there's the problem. There we go. So if I... Yeah, and then Samo can be a Tuxo, which is 11400. Okay, I think I'm getting somewhere here. 11400. Epmat can be Senbo, which is 10.5. And Exit can be Alpha Bravo 999, which is 8800. Okay, so we should now have I'm flying level and my vertical deviation's increasing. Which tells me that that is just plain. Oh, hang on, it might be because I had that out. Still not sure why the vertical speed is in up. That's just completely not working. But no, it's just not working. Okay, level change, and we'll go 250. And I'm gonna manually do this descent because nothing seems to be working over here. Which is a problem because it's an RNAV approach, which means our minimums are going to be LNAV only. There is no LNAV only. So I'll put... I mean, 450 should be okay. Yeah, let's set the minimums as 500. Actually, 650. Think Zebo's broken it? I think so too. So I'm gonna want... I'm hoping it's 650 feet. We should be lined up with the runway and good to go. I'm kind of surprised there hasn't been an update to... There might have been, actually. Now that I think about it, because this is a major problem. It should not be behaving like this at all. I'm not a pilot, but I can tell you that. Also, our ATIS, our QNH for Addis Ababa is 1023. Let's get that plugged in. Plugged in. Send a new request just to make sure. Send to 1356 Zulu. Received 1023. Fantastic. And we will have no friends in Addis Ababa. Also, in the entirety of the Mogadishu FIR, there's literally like 2, maybe 3 airports. Like, Seychelles is like right in the middle of 3 different FIRs, which is really kind of hideous. I do not like. But there's no actual airports in the Mogadishu area, or the Mogadishu control area, the north of Beledweyne or Owen. You got Mogadis. Mogadiscio? Which I'm presuming is supposed to be Mogadishu. And Belet when? Nothing north of that. I guess you've got Mandera as well. But holy cow! That's some terrain over there! That's interesting terrain. Right, how are we doing with descent here? We are coming down, actually probably about on profile. Vertical deviation's now decreasing. Vertical deviation's coming down rapidly, which means that it is... After finding some sort of point that it can latch onto, which is good. I'm gonna give it a try. See if we get vertical deviation high once it passes through 0. We're still 5,000 feet too low, according to VNAV. 27,200 feet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just turn on the fasten seatbelt signs and PA descent. I am not trusting that I won't need to do something silly here. I'm not trusting this plane to descend correctly. 3,000 feet. By the way, you can see how quickly the plane actually can descend by doing this. Like how quickly the plane moves. So we are 2,000 feet below profile now. I'm gambling right here. That's all I'm doing. Because I don't trust that we actually have enough space to get down from here. I don't trust that we've got the track miles. 1,200 feet. This is going to start coming in a second. 1,000 feet. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 100 feet. 0 feet, deviating high. Engine spooling down, and speed's dipping. Huh. Yeah. I think Zebo's broken the trim, you know? Either that or there's now supposed to be a segment in the checklist where you're supposed to check this. Trim. Something's not right there. To such an extent that I actually need to pull speed brake out, send 250 full speed brakes, because I need to get the vertical deviation to go low again. And I'm just trying to see if there's something that I missed when I was setting up the plane. I shouldn't need those on. Yeah, no, everything looks about right. Yeah, vertical speed mode's not working either. So there is definitely an issue with Zebo mod. Right now, can I just bring both throttles back to idle, rear arm auto throttle now. So yeah, something's not right with Zebo mod. I'm now gonna have to check if there's actually an update to Zebo. 334 September 7th. 33. Oh. 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 Simulator Gaming, you still here? SG, are you here, SG? I just need to get a Giazzo for Simulator Gaming real quick. Actually, I'll just ping him a message on Discord. There we go. I feel like a fool. Right, we're still 2,000 feet above profile. I might need to go around here. Let's just kind of do some prep for landing here real quick. Runway length at Addis Ababa should be about 10,000 feet, about 3,000 meters, correct? Nearly 4,000 meters. Oh yeah, because it's elevated. We'll go auto brake 2. Is it worth auto brake 2? We'll go auto brake 2 and see if we can get off by Charlie. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. But I do need to start slowing down laterally as well, so... Okay, standard barrel's now wrong. There we go, through 14,000. Still too high profile, but I can start bringing out up under the ground like a dead peg. I can get this down. Because now what I can do is start introducing drag. You once saw explain it was driving you crazy? You can do that sometimes. Flaps 5, gear down.
$2,500.
Nope. No brace required, Sim. Just a simple case of noping out and going for it again. Okay. Let's go on to plan here and zoom in. At this point, what I can do is arrival. Ornav 7, no. Ornav 7 right. Stop falling! By Otrix. Execute. And then go VNav, LNav, command.
1,000 to go.
Legs. Yes, thank you for that.
2,500.
Direct Utrix. Endurance fly over the runway and circle for a go-around. You can actually turn off at any point during a go-around. The official missed approach there is climb to 14,000. I can show you. Hang on. So the official missed approach is runway heading to 14,500 at AB022. Alpha Bravo 022, and then you hold there. However, I'm impatient, so I'm just making direct to the start of the the start of the descent again. I'm okay, Kevin. Actually, if I go, you know, I'll need Utrix just turn for a truck, so. Good grief, Fat Gov 1! Audio for VATSIM, coming October 14th. I'm doing good. Just confused by Zebo mod. Can you maybe...
Bank angle.
What the hell?
Bank angle. Think rate. Think rate. Pull up.
1,000.
Pull up.
1,000 feet,
4,
stabilize.
3, 2, 1.
Well. I'm going to call that a landing because that was down to the plane. Just doing weird things. Now the question is, do I do this? Yes, because the current version is hideously broken. So what I'm going to do real quick is download the new version of Zeebo, the newest. So, X-Plane, aircraft, this, copy this to just a random folder where I can keep it. This folder here will do. Paste that there. It's going to take a couple of minutes to do that. In the meantime, I'm going to actually have to close my X-Plane. Because I need to reinstall Zeebo mod. Because that's what I think part of the problem has been. So, BRB screen can go up. While I try and fix this. I really want to do a second flight today. But everything's broken. Alright, that's X-Plane starting to close down. My Zeebo liveries are copying over because I need that Ethiopian livery. It's not a default. And I don't want to go looking for it again. Right, that's that done. So now I need to do the really dumb thing of just straight up deleting the folder. And now opening this zip file, and was it doing the thing where the zip is? Just needs to be, yeah, okay. You can go there and just be unzipped. And then the liveries file can get pushed back in here. And once that's done, I'm actually going to go AFK for a sec while X-Plane loads up again. X-Plane, don't give me the crap that is still running, because it's not, because I closed it. There we go. So I'll be back in a sec. X-Plane shouldn't take an age to load this time though. And just as I'm back, X-Plane's loaded. Wait, yeah, that is correct. Ethiopian, please. Hey, Brian. BRB screen's just up because everything's broken at the moment. I'm trying to fix it, so give me a few minutes. Couldn't load the master banks. Something has damaged the default sound banks. You may need to reinstall X-Plane to fix. No. No. Okay. What? What? I might be having to. I might have to finish the stream. Because if X-Plane's broken, I'm then going to have to try and repair the damn thing. Which is going to be like half of my night gone. Trying to fix X-Plane. And the worst thing is, it seems to be a sound file from Zeebo that's breaking it. 737X, that's all correct. That's correct, let's maximize. And let's... Is it my Steam open full screen in the background? It is now. So let's cross our fingers and hit confirm. Okay, that is the plane that I want. Start flight. SAN Fmod CPP 651. Okay. Plugins, Zeebo mod 64. Was I maybe not supposed to do that? Need old release. Copy folder. Download, install, download, install. I've completely... Yeah, something's broken big time. I'm gonna have to end the stream and get to repairing X-Plane, I think. I really want to do that second flight, but I guess that's not gonna happen today. That kind of sucks. So we'll do that next week, I guess, or maybe during the week, some day. But yeah, I have to end the stream and try and get X-Plane working again, so I'll see you guys tomorrow for Farm Sim multiplayer. Until then, stay safe and goodbye.